Aggressive waving. Hello. I hope you are all thoroughly welcomed by our combined efforts.
It's like aggressive jazz hands.
It's Goku is collecting chi to bring throughout. Everybody, hello, welcome.
Welcome.
Casey and I are both commenting on our lack of sleep because, hey, caffeine, coffee with Casey and Noah.
You're not drinking coffee though.
Caffeine with Casey. Why isn't it just caffeine with Casey and Noah?
Honestly, I feel like we might need a name change because I drink tea all the time.
And we've been over this, but it's like the first, like we had 40-something names. I don't think any of them were just caffeine with Casey and Noah.
There was caffeinated camaraderie.
Caffeinated camaraderie,
which
yes.
was, I specified early on that was a fan favorite of mine.
I still like that one. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Robert. Welcome to the stream. Aww. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. How was your weekend?
My weekend was really boring, actually. I just did laundry. That's basically it.
Laundry can be exciting.
I do follow the KonMari, Marie Kondo folding method.
All right. Is that the one? All right. Explain your methods to me.
It's the one where like you fold it into really tiny rectangles and then stack the rectangles upwards. So when you pull out your drawer, you can see all your clothes. Like it's not stacked on one another. It's stacked like backwards. It's very nice.
Interesting. How is that any different? Is that because my friend in college always did, I guess you would call them like military rolls.
I think it's similar to that, yes.
Where it was kind of like you throw it, you fold it as like thin as you can, and then you roll it up, and then you use like the collar or the elastic as kind of like a band. And so everything's just a tube.
It's less intricate than that, but it still puts it into tiny rectangles and you're not stacking them on top of each other. So you don't have to like dig through your clothes. They're just like,
no, it makes sense. What did you say the girl's name was? Marie Calendar?
Marie Kondo. She's the one who wrote The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. She also has a manga.
Wait, is this the girl that is like, oh, you got to get rid of it if it doesn't make your heart smile?
If it doesn't spark joy.
If it doesn't spark joy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cleaning and Cleanliness and Coffee with Casey and Noah, where we are discussing the best tips and tricks in order to keep your home nice and tidy.
Speaking of things that spark joy, this is the From the Archives segment.
We're jumping right into it. I like it.
Did you bring something? It's totally fine if you didn't, because mine's so good that it doesn't matter.
I'll quick run to the corner over there and grab whatever comic I can find.
You get the VIP comic, which is very cool.
Maybe we'll open. Are there anything in those Zen boxes?
There might be.
We'll do a live open boxing on air.
I don't know if we're allowed to.
We'll see. We'll break all the rules today.
It's time for archives. And I actually put the picture in here because I knew you wouldn't check it before the show.
That's true.
So here we go. I want you to guess which cover this is.
Hey!
I need you to guess the comic.
I have to guess the comic based on the cover?
Yep. It's going to be very obvious very soon.
That's it? I'm looking at the Nii.
It is an Nii.
All right. I mean, it's Grimm Fairy Tales?
It is a Grimm Fairy Tales.
All right. So far, so good. And I'm going to say Grimm Fairy Tales meets Archie.
It's
Grimm Fairy Tales Archie crossover.
So close, but it's actually GFT number 69.
Oh, that's great,
isn't it?
That's genius. Oh, your mom can't be mad at you for that. Casey was worried that her mom was going to be mad for the cover that she picked, but that's genius.
I think it's great.
That's pretty clever.
So, I don't know if I mentioned this, but back in my intern days, the days I didn't have anything to do marketing-wise, I would help Stu in the back, and we started a project of counting literally all of the archives. So it was actually really good for me because I got to see a lot of the original GFT covers that I probably would not have seen recently. But I don't know, we haven't seen a GFT cover in a while.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like, if you like the let Casey find a book she found in an internship segment, comment below.
I think it's I like moving forward. We've discussed, and Ralph, I saw you just popped in. Welcome. If you look at the Excel sheet, you will see that one of the segments for today was talking about segments moving forward. And so that's a solid segment. It's just, I like a show and tell because we kind of did that already when you found the Pinocchio nose.
Yep.
And did you see someone very nice was posting on the Facebook page that it was a fold out, and that it was actually a connecting extension of the nose. The nose don't stop. The nose kept growing.
Yeah, because it was you said it was like a gatefold thing.
But thank you for whoever pointed that out. But then I found a bunch of cool covers from cleaning out Jen's cluster. So we got a whole bunch of fun comics. I think we can keep doing like a little show and tell. Like, hey, what did you find around the office?
Yeah, I guess let us know if you like.
Thank you, David. David says a segment talking about segments is very meta. That's my whole MO. We'll just keep trying
this as meta as possible.
One of our segments, we could go deeper if we really wanted to. I don't know how much time we want to spend on it, but we could do a segment about talking about segments that we discuss currently on this segment about discussing segments.
Whoa.
Yeah. Hey, put that in your double shot espresso.
I was gonna say, I feel like I'll need a lot more caffeine to keep up with that. Gary is a fan of the weekly finds in the archives.
Yeah, see, I think that's a great idea. And honestly,
found a segment.
Hooray! And I think, but one also with the current stuff that we're in volume 2 of Grim Fairy Tales, and one thing that I said to Dave is like when I first started looking at Zenescope content, all that my local comic book store had was stuff from like 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. And it's a much different, I mean, it's still, good stuff, but it's a different vibe almost of like the type of stuff that's getting put out now. So to be able to kind of still have that connector and go back and like pull up stuff like this and kind of, keep the past and the present connected together, people. Aww. That's what it's all about.
Friendship.
Cheers. To friendship.
To friendship.
Also to my mom. Happy birthday, Mom.
Oh, it's your mom's birthday?
It is my mom's birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed Casey's 69 cover. She picked that just for you. I said, it's my mom's birthday. Please do something nice. She said, all right.
I should have, if I knew, I would have picked up a birthday cover. I should. Next time, you got to tell me about your relative.
Is it your birthday? Are you a VIP? Well, then you are entitled to a free book on your birthday. Did you like that quick little segment?
I did. Also, David says happy birthday.
Thanks, David.
And so does Robert. Look at that.
Oh, look, hey, Ma, everybody's saying happy birthday. But VIP program, quick plug in because it's an excellent segue to do an advertisement. If you are not a VIP yet, you totally should be. Are you finding yourself frequently purchasing Zenescope products? Then VIP is for you. VIP program pretty much pays you to be a Zenescope fan. Every time you buy a Zenescope product, whether from us or at your local brick and mortar comic book store, you will earn cash back on every dollar that you spend. Additionally, you get $10 flat rate shipping on all of your Zenescope purchases made through the website. And to top it off and to sweeten the deal, you get a free book every year on your birthday. Oh my gosh, the perks just keep coming. And with additional levels, the program does not stop. You can just keep moving further and further up. If you're not a VIP yet, what the heck are you waiting for? Time is limited. There's only so much of it. Thanks. And for just a friendly reminder, the time. I hated time. We need more.
We do. We always need more. So when you zoomed in, I saw a few things I wanted to point out.
Uh-oh.
One,
that
my
big pimple on
brand
your
is-
nose.
No.
You gotta get rid of it.
You have actually very clear skin.
Oh, stop.
You do.
Oh, please. Keep going. Talk about what you saw.
So, new sticker on the laptop. I only have Zenescope stickers on my laptop.
Heck
Okay?
yeah.
That devoted to this company. But this, nope. This
You got
is
it?
the Bell stretch goal from the Indiegogo. So there was a sample sticker, right? We
Mhm.
just got them in, and then you had to like peel off something. It was all bent, and so I put it back together because I was like, this is a free sticker, and I'm gonna use it. But if you were a backer of our campaign and you bought pretty much anything that wasn't the digital copy, the digital graphic novels, then you're getting one of these. So
Hot
stay
dog!
tuned.
And I do want to quick say, it looks like Real Rob Shady's birthday is today, too. Happy
Oh my
birthday,
gosh!
Real Rob!
Happy birthday!
Real Rob, my mom always says she likes her birthday because it's March 21, so 321. I don't know if you feel the same, but I just think that's a fun little, 321.
You know, I saw a TikTok that was rating the worst days to have a birthday, and I'm also a 21 birthday.
Uh-huh.
I'm November, but they said number one worst birthday day was the 21st because they're like everyone's born on the 21st, and I was like, I was so offended, honestly.
How is it that everybody's born on the 21st?
I don't know.
Like,
It
that's
does seem common though.
Interesting.
I don't know if it. I have no basis.
There's some galactic conspiracy. Oh, and every year's the first day of spring. Right on.
Aww.
Very good. See, that's a great birthday.
It is. Oh no, I'm not saying it's a bad birthday. I'm saying TikTok man said it was a bad birthday, and he's wrong.
Other segment. Keeping the train moving forward. Other segment was what did you read over the weekend?
Oh, I did not read over the weekend.
I didn't read it.
Laundry, but we do have a list going of things we want to talk about. But we want to take the fans' input first. So if the viewers are weekly live viewers, you're so important to us. So we want to take your opinion first.
We put the people first.
Yes.
Oh, Robert. Who is it? It's Starship Troopers species. They both start with S's, and they're both movies.
You know, it's funny because I changed it because I remember it being wrong, and I don't know if it's saved or not, but I guess I could change it right now.
Now that's it. We got to pack up. Show's
done.
over, people. Go home. It's done. We'll see you. We're Coffee with Casey and Noah on Tuesdays now. Because Mondays, is it fixed?
It is fixed.
That was
I know.
fast. Casey with the quick fingers.
But yeah, so if there's anything you guys want us to specifically talk about, you know, Noah may have read it, but I haven't, or vice versa. So let us know, and we'll talk about it next week.
But what are some of the things that are on our list? Because and have you started the list?
Yes, I have.
All right.
I started with Princess Ninjas.
Princess Ninjas wasn't on the
It
list.
was the last one. Okay.
We got the same list, and it wasn't on the list.
It was on the list. Okay. So what happened?
Just princesses.
No, it wasn't just princesses. It was just princesses, as in it was literally just the word princesses. So I assumed that it counted for both just princesses and Princess Ninjas. So you need to read Princess Ninjas.
Okay, but don't you think that if the title is of something is also Jay was asking what are we going to argue about on the podcast on the video today? This is what we're arguing about. Because if the thought is that if somebody just says princesses, and we have two titles, one is called Princess Ninjas, and the other is Just Princesses. Just Princesses implies like, oh, here are princess ninjas, but these princesses, those are just princesses. Just princesses, we might as well just call them princesses. And thus, that was my reasoning behind this.
I think both. I think we should read both. And you should start with Princess Ninjas.
We should read both. And you, the viewer at home, should read both. Because they're cute little...
they're so cute.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Growing up, I read the Sonic the Hedgehog by Archie comics.
Mm-hmm.
And they were republishing them in these small Reader Digest type like sizes. So I love that some of our Silver Dragon books are that cute little not necessarily like manga size, but I just love small pocket sized paperbacks. It's the little things.
They also make me very happy.
Staples makes me happy. I get saved by stationery.
I used to read a comic called Witch, which was made,
based on the TV show too, right?
I think the TV show came afterwards because that's a much longer series than people realize. And it's actually, they took like a 7-year break or something, and then they came back to it. Like something just got published in like 2019 or something. And I was like, whoa, they're still going?
That's somebody said the same thing. I don't know if you're familiar with a cartoon, as I think it was As Told by Ginger. And it was a total like teen drama, but cartoon. I think it was the same studio that did Rugrats. But it still, even though it was a very like 2004 show, it still released like a couple years ago. Like the newest season is still releasing episodes. It's one of those things that just kind of got, I don't know, caught in the grinds of media. I don't know. What were we talking about?
We were talking about
princesses.
We were talking about princesses, and then we were talking about witches. Catherine said that she loved the TV show Witch. I did not get into the TV show. I have no idea why I didn't. I think it was like, correct me if I'm wrong, Catherine, but I feel like it was on at like weird times of the day.
I'm confident that it was part of it was either like ABC Family or like ABC like Saturday morning like cartoon block. Because they had a couple other things like that. RIP Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah. Now they're just at your fingertips.
They're at your fingertips, yeah. But also, like, I don't think there's no Foxbox anymore. There's no Kids WB anymore. There's no JetX.
You can all just go online.
Yeah.
The kids know how to pirate them anyways.
Anyway, Princess Ninjas, Ninja Princesses, and Just Princesses. Yes. Princesses is on our list. You read Ninja Princesses.
Princess Ninjas.
Ninja Princesses is a different book that we're working on. That's in the works.
It's the sequel.
It's the sequel.
Jeannie Baker Platt said that she loves both.
Hey, all right.
Both Just Princesses and Princess Ninjas.
So both are good, but we don't know if both of them are on our list, but we've agreed that both of us are going to read them.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. What else is on the list?
Let's see. We have Robin Origin, which I've read.
You already followed, did you read that before it was on the list?
I did.
Okay, cheater.
That's not cheating. It's being a good Zenescope employee.
If we needed more Van Helsing on the list, if we had more Van Helsing on the list, I would have been set.
I think there's two.
There's two. There's Van Helsing. I think it's Van Helsing versus the League of Monsters and Van Helsing versus. These are all graphic novels, by the way. I don't know if we specified or not. But quick shout out to graphic novels for being a quick, easy, digestible way to get your full story. Bang for your buck. This episode of Zenescope is brought to you by graphic novels. Graphic novels, more bang for your buck.
Oh wow, that was a quick one.
That was a quick. The graphic novel sponsors didn't pay enough for a full 30-second ad segment. But no, graphic novels kick butt, and they're going to be easy to just quick, power through, get the content. But when I first started, I was reading a lot of Van Helsing stuff. You were reading a lot of Robin Hood stuff. And now we kind of need to branch out a little bit more, because also on the list, we have the first 2 volumes of Grimm Fairy Tales, Volume 2. So Grimm Fairy Tales Legacy, and then Grimm Fairy Tales Age of Camelot. And I think that's it for GFT.
I think so as well. But I think Sword of Heaven, Van Helsing, is on the list.
Ooh, if it's not Sword of Heaven by, I think, Chuck Dixon or Pat Shand. Roll a dice, but my money is on Chuck Dixon did Sword of Heaven. I'm gonna fact check that now. You quick, distract the audience.
Oh, do we get the Casey cam? Because Robert said we #Noah cam.
You got the Casey cam right here.
Oh, I guess that's true, but then it'll start doing the echo, and I don't know. Well, I guess I could mute it, but not use
deep
this.
subject.
I don't know. It would be confusing.
Sword of heaven.
Dun, 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 dun,
And the
dun,
survey says Dixon, give Noah $5.
I do owe you like 10 though.
That's all right. Tammy says, I love graphic novels. I love graphic novels too. I think I was explaining to Stu my collection process, because I collect a good bit, is I'll have like my single issues. If there's an ongoing story that's like, it's currently being published, I'll, get those weekly. Because my fear is like, oh shoot, some character is going to get introduced, or there's going to be a really cool cover or something, and then I'm going to try and come back to it like 2 weeks later, and it's just going to like skyrocket. Like, I mean, we all saw this one coming, but like She-Hulk, the new #1 from Marvel. If anyone wasn't reading, she was like, actually like Hulk, but then they brought her back down to like, hey, I'm just She-Hulk. And so that issue, if you look at it now, I mean, it's only been out for a couple weeks and it's already gone up. So with anything like that, I'll try and keep comics single issues when they come out. But for the sake of just like the actual story and like the content, I love just getting graphic novels, and you put them all on your bookshelf, and then you go, oh, what do I want to read today? Oh, boom, this one here. Yeah. Oh, a unrelated person in the comment is asking, any news on Wonderland? We missed that Raven guy. Yeah, we miss him. I've never met him, but I miss him.
Yeah, I always love when Raven pops in, even though we've never met. I'm excited though.
I feel like we've known him forever.
Aww.
Actually, Dracula's Daughter, I think, was the first full story that I read. If you haven't read Dracula's Daughter, there's a pretty cool like little twist that they do throughout the story. You're reading from these old excerpts of a journal, and it all kind of comes together in this cool way at this end. So, so no, Dracula's Daughter, I like that one. It was a good read. Yeah, so books to read. If anybody in the comment section has any recommendations, if they're like, this is my absolute favorite Zenescope graphic novel, you gotta read it. You ain't cool unless you read this graphic novel. Let me know what it is. Let Casey know what it is.
It could also be like a random.
It could be like a one shot or something like that. But we have a big list of graphic novels to try and get through.
Yeah.
And again, that's more so just to be like, I will say I've been collecting throughout the office. It feels kind of like like an RPG or something, because as I'm cleaning stuff in the office, I'll find like, oh, hey, there's Grim Fairy Tales number 34. And I'll just like put it at my desk or something. Or then like, oh, look, there's 32, like behind a desk. Like they're like low grade or whatever, but it's funny how just as long as you got an open eye, you can kind of just find full sets around the office. Yeah. It's like, oh, here's number 27 in the break room. Here's number, 31 in the studio. And eventually you press the start menu and you look at your inventory and you see all of your comics getting filled up.
It reminds me of the intern box, which is the box that was just at my intern desk. And it just had a bunch of random like stuff, but it eventually, once I decided one day to organize it, I'm like, oh, that's all one full set. Like the like Red Agent 1 through 5 was in there. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. And the same thing where I was getting very excited. I did find some cool covers that I would like to share as well.
Cool.
So I'll hold on to those. But what else we got? Grim Fairy Tales, Legacy, and Age of Camelot are on mine. The Robin Hood, I was interesting to see on our list. We kind of jump around just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we start with Origin, and then we also have
I Love New York in that too. Am I losing my mind?
Yeah. No, there is I Love New York. I Love New York, Origins, and I think it was either like justice or curse.
Yeah, it was a little all over the place, or we could just read the whole thing.
All of it.
All of it.
Yeah. See, that's where it gets a little dicey because you got the ongoing. There was a Robin Hood ongoing. I mean, it's still ongoing, but what Zenescope's doing kind of moving forward is they're breaking down like any of the individual releases as like solid one single, one-shot story. This special episode of Zenescope is brought to you by Single Issue Comics. Single Issue Comics. Are you tired of going to a comic book store and picking up a single issue and being like, I don't understand what's going on. What is this? I just picked it up. I thought it looked cool, but I'm so dang confused. Well, then, buddy, let me tell you about Zenescope Single Issue Comics. 36 plus pages of fantastic stories and characters ready at your fingertips.
Single issue comics.
Single issue comics.
Just a little bit more than graphic novels.
Just a little bit more than graphic novels. But
Tammy Morris Gaffney says conspiracy.
Yo, conspiracy with Leo on the cover.
I think is that actually on the list? I think it might be.
It is actually.
Let's do it.
Heck yeah.
Next week, conspiracy.
Oh, I will admit, so I have read a couple single issues of Conspiracy, but I haven't read the full graphic novel. But the cover artists for a lot of the cool conspiracy covers is Leo. We were talking about him a couple episodes ago. But Piper, I'm seeing Catherine's talking about. I'm trying to think what else is on our list. I know the other thing too is I'll just find graphic novels. All the Grimm Tales of Terror. Like 1, 2, 3, and 4.
The hardcovers.
I think that's all we got, isn't it?
Well, they have like the single issues.
Yeah.
But then like it's kind of weird because it's like the hardcover volume 1 could get confused with like actual number 1.
Well, because Gary's saying next week Fly. I don't think Fly's on the list.
Not on the list.
And it's not that we don't want to read it.
But we could squeeze it in.
We could squeeze it in.
Not next week, but the week after.
The thing is, we got conventions are starting to come. Convention season's coming around, which, VIP, baby. Vegas. If you haven't bought your Vegas ticket yet, do it.
We have cute little staff ones.
But the Casey was super cool and ordered the badges for the platinum and the gold tickets.
Yeah.
So all of those came in the mail.
So you guys will be getting the gold and platinum ones.
Only if you're coming to Vegas, though. You're not going to get them if you ask.
Oh, Catherine
maybe if you ask really nicely.
Can you post your list so we can read along?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that'll be so fun.
I love it.
A little Zenescope reading club.
John Hazel says, does this mean both of you are going to Vegas? Yes, we are.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas.
I didn't know we were doing this, but apparently we're hosting Zingo, the Zenescope bingo.
I'm so excited.
I found out when the sign was printed of the schedule, and it's at like 3 p.m. Casey and Noah host Zingo. And I was like, I guess we're doing that.
I'm excited for Zingo for 2 reasons. One, I've been tasked with picking out bingo prizes. And part of that has come from cleaning out the Gen cluster of just the Gen cluster is just a big cubicle filled with a bunch of like promotional products or like samples or demos of things that like might have come or might come in the future. But it was like, hey, what would it look like if we had a Zenescope shower curtain? I don't know. Let's see. And so we got a Zenescope shower curtain. So maybe if you were looking to get some cool one-off, super rare LE1 prizes, then you got to come to Vegas and play Zingo with Casey and I. And then the other thing too is I don't know if you've ever watched Better Call Saul, but in Better Call Saul, Saul Goodman volunteers at retirement communities, and he does the bingo games. And the way that he does it, he's just like, all right, we got B26, B26, as in B to B26 again. Oh, how lovely that would be. B26.
I feel like you're gonna have a lot of fun.
I hope
as you
so.
go.
I don't
feel
just
like
get up there.
You get to be the announcer, and I'll like ban a white, whatever.
Yeah. And then we'll figure it out. But there's gonna be
It's
some
a
cool
team
prizes.
effort.
Oh no, it's 1:30. Do we have what else do we need a quick plug or talk about? So we're gonna get a reading Vegas, but we're gonna get a comprehensive reading list for the caffeinated comrades.
We're starting with conspiracy.
If you want to read along, go ahead, go to www.zenescope.com and purchase a conspiracy trade paperback graphic novel. Otherwise, if you already have conspiracy trade paperback graphic novel, then just go ahead and open up to page 1 and start from there. And starting on Monday, we'll come and we'll compare notes. We'll talk about conspiracy, but then we'll get the reading list out there.
Sounds good.
Cheshire plushie. No, Tammy, I'm sorry. The Cheshire plushie remains. You can't see it, but there are invisible shackles on the Cheshire plushie. The Cheshire plushie is handcuffed to a radiator here in the studios of Zenescope.
Every time I see Cheshire plushie, I feel for the fans, but I can neither confirm nor deny the existence or non-existence of said Cheshire plushie.
I like to think that the Cheshire plushie is not real. It's just like a graphic that we throw up on screen whenever we do product cam.
It's a mass hallucination.
All right, 1:31. I'm gonna call it time of death before
Hashtag free the plushie.
Hashtag free the plushie. Hashtag Cheshire plushie. Hashtag free plushie. Hashtag VIP Vegas. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a baby, a Cheshire plushie egg. The Cheshire plushie had babies and they're hatching from eggs. Who knows? Anything's possible in Vegas.
Real quick, I know it says it at the bottom, but we do have some other events coming up. Fan Expo Philly, which is April 8th through the 10th. And then we have, before that, this week, 2 days, Zenny Awards.
Zennies! Wednesday! It's going to be insane!
And
you need to be there!
There will be sales there, so make sure that you're there if you're trying to get some exclusives.
Yes. Good sales, good times, and you get to see what comics won in the past year. So it should be fun.
And Species, not Starship Trooper, March 31st. Woo!
All right.
I think that's everything.
Okay, quick. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.